I have been super busy with the release of Adventure Awaits and just in my personal life. Hello, Taylor Swift just released a new album. What do you mean? That is where my loyalties lie. So I know that I am quickly falling behind when it comes to the Forever Friends quest. So that is what we are going to do in my game today. Probably, I think this is the first 2 weeks of this event. I obviously have logged in since this event started, but I haven't like fully focused on the event. So we do have a fair bit to catch up on. I already do own the Pixel the Friendly Bear, always ready for a quest or bedtime stories. Pixel Smile holds your favorite childhood adventures. And then we need to get the magnetic memories, the Willow Creek magnet. I am excited for the magnets collection. Usually I feel like the collections are like kind of the most disappointing part about all of this, but I do think that like just having magnets is quite cute. Friendship jelly bracelets. Oh my god, are they like Scoobies? They kind of look like Scoobies. Braided in giggles and promises, these bracelets are proof that the best friends never unravel. Campfire spuds, so they are baked potatoes. Oasis spring magnets, a little dinosaur, and I don't know where we are up to. Oh, okay, so we can get up to the pillow. This is just a recolor of a top that we got in Spa Day. I will be doing a compare and contrast with that, and then also the Glimmerbrook magnet, which is super cute. I am all for the magnets. I actually do really enjoy them. Finally got the pop-up. That was so weird. I had to click up here and then like exit out of the event schedule and then click back into it, but we got a new journey in a world where imagination reigns supreme. Oh my god. Okay, American Horror Story, don't. You're gonna make me want to watch Coven again. A child and their faithful stuffed companion embark on a new day of adventure. Together, they explore the wonders around them, forging an unbreakable bond with every step. Okay, let's continue. Oh no. What's going on here? What's causing this? This is not good. This is not good in the slightest. I've never actually had this issue with my quests not appearing, and I can't tell if this is a mod issue. I guess I'm gonna disable my mods and fix my game. See if that sorts anything. I turned off my mods and now it's working, but also a lot of my script mods are up to date, especially UI cheats, which is what I think would actually mess with this, but it's fine because we're playing with a new family anyway, and I haven't given them my custom makeovers that I've given to a lot of townies already, so we're just gonna play this little save file without mods. Buy a new stuffed animal. So there we go. That is what we were meant to see. The more friends, the merrier. You can purchase a stuffed animal from build mode under kids. I'm fairly sure this is the twins room. I'm still not 100% on if that kid's name is Aris or Iris or Aries. I am fairly sure like people with this name can kind of just like decide on how they pronounce it. So I think one day I'm just gonna like pick a pronunciation and like roll with it. Now, I'm fairly sure you can't do this with one of the imaginary friends. I do have Adventure Awaits, and technically we do already own one of those. So I'm fairly sure that would be ticked off. Also, they make these base game like obviously so that everyone has the chance of playing. So we are going to get, I think we're gonna get this little green one. Stop, they're so cute. And then I also want to get a second one. Maybe, what color are we gonna go for? Oh, some of them have patterns. So you kind of have this spotty one on, oh, I like this pattern. A little stripy version. This one is also stripy. And then these are kind of just like the regular colors, more of a powder blue and then more of this like teal aqua. We'll go for the stripy yellow one. Place the stuffed animal on the lot and give it a hug. Have a child hug the stuffed animal. All right, so let's actually focus on Eris this time around. I'm going to give Eris the yellow one. I really quickly actually do want to see. I'm assuming that you could really have any of these. Let me just like drag the dinosaur out as well. And then I'll click on Erin. So yeah, you can go and hug Drago. We got the social skill. The bond is instant. Eris can't wait to do more things with her new friend. Place stuffed animal near a TV so that they can watch. Are these always been draggable? I'm fairly sure that's a new thing that they've added for this event. So we got to place it near a TV. We're going to place it over here. And then we need to go watch the kids network. Perfect. Now the duo can enjoy their favorite kid shows together just as they plan. You sit the opposite end. Yep. That's exactly actually what I was expecting from Sims Autonomy. You just to be watching from all the way down here whilst your new friend apparently is over there. It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. You all said that the imaginary friends were creepy. I find this creepier. It is quite cute though to just imagine your kid like dragging this around. I wish that there was animations like that though. I wish we just didn't always have to be the one to like pick things up and like move them around. But these can also now go in your Sims inventory. Eris had a great time watching the Kids Network and sharing the time with her friend. Do they have any energy left for more adventures today? Buy a toy box. What if I already have a toy box on my lot? Can I just kind of pick this up and place this back down? Is that gonna work? Nope. That's weird. Usually I feel like it would just be like, okay, yeah, you already have a toy box. That's fine. But I guess we could also change the color of this. So let's go for this acorn one. Place stuffed animal near the toy box. Now, I wonder if it just has to be like in the same room or if no, it has to be like right on top of it. This is weird. There we go. I did it. Place stuffed animal near the acquired toy box so that they can play together. What about like on top? I literally had it like clip into it. But is she even gonna be able to get around there? Play with a toy from the toy box. Let's go for Teresa. With everything in place, the friends can now play with toys together. Have a child retrieve a toy, and we got enough points to actually go to the UI and get a reward. Place stuffed animal near a bed. Oh my god, it's creepily just gonna like watch me sleep. I mean, I did say a new Taylor Swift album did come out. Have a child nap or sleep. It's like, you know what? You've used enough energy by 11 a.m. this morning. Eris envisioned a new adventure. Oh, are you just hiding? Do we have a game of hide and seek right now that we're just like absolutely ignoring? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop you from hiding. I did not realize. Projecting herself into the role of the toys she played with. Another great moment of bonding and friendship with her stuffed animal friend. But now she's getting sleepy from all the excitement. Everything's set up for a good rest after a hard day of play and adventures. God, they were really expecting you to take this one slow, weren't they? Have a child go to sleep or take a nap. Literally hasn't even made a dent in her sleep need. And you actually do have to like sleep or nap for like an hour for that to tick off. After an exciting and adventurous day with a new friend, it's time to sleep it off and get ready for tomorrow. What new ventures awaits? Gosh, I don't know. What could it be? So we got the magnetic memories board. Let's claim that. And then we also got ourselves the Willow Creek magnet. I'm going to show off all of these at the end of the video. I tend to do like a roundup of all the items. We might genuinely have to sleep through to tomorrow for the next one to like actually pop up, which is wild. Like I've been clicking on this and then clicking out of it and it's not coming up with a new pop-up. I do wish that you could still alt place like with move objects on, even for these like draggable items. Nigel put his guitar like over here and trapped both of his kids. Neither one of them could get out. This feels broken to me. Like, even the fact that I had to click on this first to get like the first quest, and now it's not popping up. Like, I was expecting it to maybe like pop up like today because it said wait till tomorrow, because usually they don't have a time lock. That's why I was a little bit surprised. Usually like once you've completed one, the next pop-up will come up and like give you more of like the story and then just move into the next quest. Bro, what is going on there? Has anyone else faced this issue? I did also just repair my game, so I exited out, repaired it through the EA app, and my mods were already turned off. That's what actually got it working. It came up with like this little notification type symbol. Something happened up here. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I'm fairly sure there is a file that you can delete actually within your game. I just didn't want to do that because I don't know if that still removes like the first set of rewards that we got. I don't think it does, but I just didn't want to do it just in case. But now we have the Friends Forever, the next step. This is definitely the most janky I've had one of these events. All of my others have kind of worked pretty seamlessly. I think I had one issue with the male person on the one for life and death, but this by far has been my worst experience. A new day arrives, but uncertainty looms. Together, the companions grapple with the inevitable, seeking courage in the face of powerlessness. Have a sim eat something, use a toilet, ask the stuffed animal about today's adventures. Did Nigel just do that? I definitely didn't ask, like, at all. It's being weird. The stuffed animal responded, but Eris heard something she wasn't expecting. Although they never want the fun to stop, their time is limited. They wish the memories they could make could live on forever, but they don't know how. Is this going to be like an introduction to imaginary friends, but then in reality, these aren't even imaginary friends? Tell an adult about the problem. Okay, we'll go and tell little Nige about it. Sorry, Erin, I can't tell you about the problem because you're not an adult. Go and tell him about the fucking problem. Erin, what are you doing? Go. What is going on with the autonomy after this pack? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Why did they just randomly exit out of that? And we're like, let me watch a kid show. Nigel told Eris that as she gets older, different things start to interest her. Don't listen. Taylor Swift has interested me since I was 13 years old. But all Eris heard was nonsense and a non-answer. She can't lose her new friend. Not this soon. Clearly, Eris is going to have to solve this problem on her own. Right, let's go use this toilet, and then we also need to eat something. So Nige, can you actually go serve dinner? We will make maybe we'll just go for some traditional mac and cheese. It's pretty stormy out, you know? You want to have those home comforts. And we need to draw a plan on an activity table. If you need an activity table, it can be found in build mode, which we actually don't have one. Surprisingly, we have about 12,000 of them in the game, but not a single one in this home. Optional, buy the Kate and Berry Sweet Treats Fabricator. Oh, it's the candy machine. Okay, that is fine. I thought they were talking about the cupcake machine. I was like, whoa, that is actually a little bit too much. You're asking for too much. But we can definitely purchase this. We're just gonna have it plop down here with these items. Optional is craft candy. Ooh, let's go do it. Let's go make the sugar cotton. Actually, we'll go for some sour jelly beans, because then that can also count as our eat something. Who says that we needed to eat mac and cheese? Nobody. The game left that open. Yeah, cool. That's, yep. I mean, that is probably my fault for placing it on a corner, but still, kind of funny. Honestly, kind of glad that they can still use it. I don't mind that there's a little, like, glitch and, like, misalignment. Obviously, this is optional. This won't pop up for you if you don't have businesses and hobbies. Now, eat those. Oh, yeah, get back up on your stoop. Eat those jelly beans on your stool. Absolutely love the energy that we are bringing to these quests. Cursed energy all around. Oh my god, the design, like the quality on those jelly beans is actually so bad. I've never like looked deeply into them, but literally looks like you are just eating, like, I don't know, flesh. After enjoying a tasty treat, Eris feels content, happy, and ready to face the day. Draw a plan. A colorful plan made by crayons from the child's heart and imagination. I'm fairly sure this is new for this event. I don't know if that interaction is gonna stay. I would probably say maybe not. Oh, is that how we're gonna make them real? We're gonna take our imaginary friend, our fake imaginary friend, and put them through baptism. Okay, yeah, I see the vision. Eris had the great idea. She can capture the time she has together with photos. Oh, we were on two different plan alignments there. That way it will live forever. Eris is truly wise beyond her age. Have her share the plan with the stuffed animal. The plan sounds great, even if they must one day part ways. Keeping these memories in photos might make them live on forever. Next, it's time to put that plan into action. You know what I would have preferred? A video camera. I would have loved that. I would have love to be able to capture our memories together. Okay, there we go. Now it is working. Now we are getting the notifications that things are waiting for us. We got the jelly bracelets. Then we got the campfire spuds. Then we got the Oasis Springs magnet. And we also got an instant fun potion. Next, we have the digital photo frame. The lens of imagination. Guided by curiosity, the duo plunges into photography, striving to capture timeless memories. When a hidden secret emerges, the possibility bringing their vision to life comes into focus. Buy a camera and ask stuffed animal about cameras. Okay, well, I am a person who likes to do my research, so we're actually going to go ask them about the camera before we purchase one. A camera is a window to the imagination, and Eris is eager to explore the world through this special lens. We also need to pick up the stuffed animal. I'm going to assume like that's just putting them in our inventory. Stuffed animal said, "Where are we going? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" I used to love that film. Travel to a park and buy a camera. Okay. Each click of a camera opens a window to the world, transforming it into a canvas where memories are preserved forever. Take an imaginative photo of stuffed animal whilst at home. What if I go okay, hear me out. What if I go put you behind here so it looks like you're pushing me on the swing? That's quite imaginative. And then go here. Take an imaginative photo. Oh wait, we actually have to click on them. I thought we just had to take a photo, but we actually have to click. It'll be interesting to see if it does actually go into the camera like UI. What was that? Why are we on the ground? Why are we sleeping? That was weird. Why was that a thing? This looks really scary. This is imaginative actually in the worst way possible. Like this creature is actually just watching me sleep. Like, why are we asleep here? Buy a modern photo frame. Make sure to check the event UI and claim if you have it if you don't already. I wonder if we can use the one from Moschino. Like, I wonder if that would check it off, or if we have to use the base game one. Me, why is this event broken? Also me, let's ignore everything that they suggest and just try things out by myself. Oh my god, that did actually work. Add a photo to the modern photo frame. Manage photo inventory. And then we're gonna add our creepy ass... Eris added a photo to a digital picture frame. What a great way to keep the memories alive. So, having said that, you don't actually need to use that one. You can use the modern photo frame that actually comes as a quest. Display your favorite memories in this digital photo frame. Oh my god, it's actually massive. It's the same. It's corporate wants you to find the difference between these. This one stands up on like a shelf or a desk or whatever, but it is actually massive. Like, this feels a lot bigger than this. it is a lot bigger than this, right? But it does have the exact same swatches. Hold on, let me see real quickly. Okay, I think this one is actually attached to the wall. Manage photo inventory and adjust speed. So it's not like an actual physical photo frame that we have in the game where you can like drag it onto a flat surface and then it becomes like a table thing. So I guess these ones are a little bit different, but really if you have Moschino stuff, you technically already had these. They were just stuck to the wall the whole time. Travel to a park. This is getting weird. This is getting weird. We're taking our new friend off to a park. Does a playground count? Let's test it. I kind of doubt it. I'm fairly sure it's gonna have to be like a traditional park lot. But let's see. Oh my god, okay, Sims. It did work, so you can go to a playground. Having reached a park, Eris is ready to capture even more memories with her stuffed friend. Take an imaginative, I keep getting that wrong. Okay, I left them at home. Sorry, I am gonna, I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I am cheating on my imaginary friend, but you know, the blue works quite nicely. Let's go take another imaginative selfie. Let's see if we lie down again. Oh, this is a selfie. The last one was not a selfie. Also, why can we not zoom out on this one? Is it because it's a selfie? Awful. Why are you so close? How am I meant to get my imaginary friend in here, game? Like, you can see the smallest amount possible of that. Okay. This is why I hate this game sometimes. Photography is so bad. Why are we all of a sudden using our mobile phone when we have a camera in our inventory that would, I'm fairly sure, allow us to zoom out? Unless in selfies you can't zoom out anyway. Photography needs fixing in this game. It's real bad. The lens of imagination. With each snap of the camera, their world feels a little more alive, and so do the memories they're capturing. What magical sights will the next adventure reveal? And we claimed that copycat top. Next, we just have the Glimmerbrook magnet and the super chill pillow. I'm fairly sure we've entered into the realm of week 2. I don't know the actual distinction, but this is where we're up to right now. Shattered visions as they journey to the enchanting Sylvan Glade. Bruh, where did the Sylvan Glade come into it? You haven't introduced us to the Sylvan Glade whatsoever. The companions anticipate capturing their most breathtaking photos yet. Just as their vision nears completion, they are left at a crossroads. Adopt a cat! Why do we need to adopt a cat? Every kitty needs a home. They can also become friends and part of the family. You can adopt a cat with a computer by going to a household, adopt a cat. They really said, you know what? We're actually gonna have no explanation for you adopting a cat this time around. Like, the last event, it kind of made sense. Maybe the imaginary friend, the friend that they have, the like toy that they have, don't think that this is an imaginary friend. It does not have the same powers as the ones that were introduced with Adventure Awaits. But maybe that's like, you know what, I can't be here forever, but you know what can be here, probably also not forever, but for a very long time, and then give you your biggest heartbreak that you will ever face in your adult life. A cat. A cat will do that. And we're gonna get one. I got a dog last time, but again, that kind of made sense because like you were by yourself, and you know, it was like, I guess like if you're by yourself, then you can adopt like a dog for company. This one, completely wild, just like completely thrown in there. Oh my god, I didn't realize that Missy was a little kitten. They're just a baby. Yes, it is a big responsibility, and you shouldn't absolutely be doing it for a quest. No, Nigel, keep me out of this. Keep me out of your love life. I don't need to be doing the nitty gritty with your family affairs, okay? Optional, play with your cat. Use. They're following the way that they run. Stop, they're so cute. Go play with the laser pointer. Oh, and it's a little butterfly. We do actually live in Gibby Point. where butterflies are a thing. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be obsessed. We're really just teaching her to hunt for butterflies, which I don't think animals can do. By the way, not trying to missell the pack to you, I'm 99% sure that is not an option. We got enough to get the magnet, and we need to travel to Foundry Cove. Guess what? Even more bad influence from our creature. We are going to go there when we skip school. I want to get rid of the friendly bear. I just want you to be called Pixel. The like one I had to call her Shigella then was so real. If you know, you know. Why does it still say up for adoption? Missy, we adopted you. You better not stop me from traveling. I've already had so many issues with this. Sorry, you wanted to be replaced, so Missy is going in your place. She said, I'm moving in. Nice, her parents aren't even awake right now. We're just gonna fill Missy's bowl, and then we're gonna travel to Foundry Cove. No. Head teacher, weird that you have my number. Do you not find it weird that they talk to your, like, child sim and your teen instead of, like, ringing the adults? It's very strange, but this is Foundry Cove, if you didn't know. They all have like neighborhood names. Do you reckon her parents should be invested by now? She's been like talking to this friend as if it's been real this whole time, and now she needs to just look at a tree 6 times in a row. Olivia! Kia still lives in my mind rent-free. It really changed my brain chemistry, and I hope Kia knows that. Even whenever anyone talks about like Olivia Rodrigo, it's all I can hear in my brain. I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. He kept looking down at his slablet. Dad, I'm scared. Yeah, give me the chase by death trait. What the hell? Why would you tell your like 6-year-old child that? No, go away, Victor. I'm looking at a tree. I'm busy. Why would a man be there? Chat with the tree 2 times. Discuss nature. Explore the tree. Thank you for opening up to me, tree. Literally. I've never noticed how flat those mushrooms look. Follow the light or the sound. Following the light is just going to bring you back out. I always forget this. We're going to follow downstream. Why are you playing and then enter the mist? Oh my god, I actually did it right for once. Travel to the Glade. That never happens. First try literally never happens with me. With Granite Falls and like the secret lot, and then also this and the mine one. Play with stuffed animal in Sylvan Glade. Oh, you know what? You actually look quite magical in this light. I look quite magical actually. Sylvan Glade was a great place to hang out and play some new games. Look for frogs at the pond. Ribbit, ribbit. That is what frogs say. Oh, we couldn't catch a frog. Take an imaginative photo of the stuffed animal. The imagination that makes me real might be finally fading away. That's the power of the lens. It looked at Eris with an understanding and small comforting smile. No, we need to return home. Do you reckon this is based off of Labubu? I feel like it has Labubu energy. Labubu. Don't be calling it names. Oh, she really said I'm over you. Actually. Also, why do we have a broken lens? What broke our lens? What do you mean? Right, can we not put this back? Use the go home button. I can't like drag it. And there's no option to like put it in my inventory. When somebody loved me. No, stop, I'll actually cry. The amount of times that film has like made me cry is ridiculous. Return home? If this doesn't get returned back to my inventory, I quit. I can't cope with that. I'm not emotionally stable enough for that right now. Me, when I lost this little shit in London, I retraced my steps for half an hour. Luckily, I found him again. Oh my god. Give me the notification. As they journey to the enchanting Sylvan Glade, the companions anticipate capturing their most breathtaking photos yet. Just as their vision nears completion, they are left at a crossroads. We just left it? We got enough to earn a reward. We got the super chill pillow and also the comedy joke volume 1. Great, cool. So we just learned comedy as a coping mechanism. I see how it goes. They're not returned. This is actually so sad, but we have done everything up to the end of week 2. That was, I mean, I kind of wish that they had explained what the crossroads were a little bit. Real quickly, before we finish though, let's check out these rewards. So I don't know if I don't think the actual like thing went into our inventory, so we're gonna need to go into build buy mode for that. I should probably actually check out like what we unlocked in build and buy mode. I've forgotten already. They made such an impact on me. I guess we've already checked out the friend, and then we also checked out the photo frame. So really all we have is this little cushion, and we should probably make the spuds as well. Be interesting to see where those are made. I'm fairly sure it'll be on a grill. Pillow and... oh, there we go. Event rewards. You lot always tell me that there is one, and then I never use it. This one actually isn't the one that we just unlocked. I can't remember which event this cushion was from. This is the new one, so it is just basically a new version of it. Like, it's the exact same pillow. The corners are a little bit more rounded, but this is what it looks like. I mean, I like the patterns on it, but I don't ever really use these anyway, because you have to use like move objects on, and then like Sims kind of clip into stuff. But if you wanted to, you could like put a few of these down on the sofa. Like, if you just throw that there. I mean, they do look quite cute. Especially if you kind of have them, I guess, in between where Sims sit. Because they're super robotic anyway. And they always sit in the same place. We're going to put this over here. We'll change the color to this cute little like yellow, and then what we can do is we can grab out these magnets and you can place them on, and I'm fairly sure you can place these anywhere as well. There's like a fair few slots. I'm fairly sure as well if we maybe had like a postcard, we'd be able to put like postcards on here. You can't put the photos on, which honestly feels a bit of a shame. Like, I kind of wish that you would be able to do that, but let's actually manage our photo inventory and throw that into there. I'm going to put this one on the portrait one that we actually have on our desk. That can go there, and then we'll manage the photo inventory for this one, and we'll put in that one, and that is the only portrait one that we have, so we'll put both of those in. And you can adjust the speed every 1 hour. These will actually change the photo. You could also change this to 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. That's obviously how you manage your photo inventory, and then you can also turn it on and off. The restraint in which I've had to not just sing Elizabeth Taylor the entire video is so strong. But Nigel, can you come and grill? Maybe not. Maybe we just have to be a higher... yeah, there we go. I got it up to level 5. I'm actually not too sure what level you need to be able to make this, but campfire spuds, they are different from the regular baked potatoes that we already had. There's nothing like a baked spud stuffed with melty toppings to warm your heart and stomach after a long day. My personal favorite, tuna. I love a tuna baked potato. Weirdly, we have more clothing for feminine adults than like for children, and I feel like this whole thing like revolves around children. It really felt like they were like, oh shoot, we need to like throw something in when it comes to create a sim. I don't know, it's very weird. But event rewards, this is what the top looks like. So you kind of have this like twisted back, and then there's just like regular base game bra underneath it. Now I'm fairly sure this does come in more colors than the OG one, but then if we get rid of event rewards and we actually just go to spa day right here, this top, boom, It's the exact same asset. And like I said, the only thing that really changes is like the color of the bra underneath it, but it is the same, like exact same piece. So if you already have Spa Day, you're just getting some more optional colors of this, which I do use this a fair amount, this vest top. However, I would have preferred to see like something different. I guess for the kids, you do also have the friendship bracelets. I'm going to assume that they're available for all ages, but these I'm fairly sure are the ones that come in the new pack. Yeah, these are the Adventure Awaits ones, and then these are the ones that looks like it says WTF. Does it not? In like Simlish, but this is like meant to be a Scooby. It doesn't look the best quality, I will say. Like it kind of just looks like it's sinking into your Sim's skin. But there are like quite cute colors. You're gonna get me back into Scoobies, and I do not need to be doing all of that. Do you see how many friendship bracelets I have? I don't even have my stack on. I went to the release party, and yes, I did make friendship bracelets for it. Taylor really said make the friendship bracelets, take a moment and taste it, and I tasted it all right. Oh, wait, they might not actually be available for all ages. It might literally, no, never mind, they are. I was like, it might just be available for kids, but they're available also for like teens and up. I'm fairly sure anyone but a toddler. Let's double check that. I'm fairly sure toddlers won't have them, but let's just see. Let's not judge. We look and we do judge. Toddlers do not get them. That was quite cute. I have to say, I'm enjoying the story of this one. Do I think it's like super fun? Not really. I feel like my favorite is still the life and death one, but this one is up there. This one is at least a little bit more interesting, and I think with like having to take it in and out of your inventory, like makes you feel at least that you're playing the game a little bit more. But of course, as always, I would love to hear what you lot think about this. I still think events very much like suffer from the fact that you just like basically read through notifications and you don't actually like experience or feel like you're playing the game. It kind of is just like, here's what's happening, and your Sims don't experience it, and you just have to like use your imagination, which I don't know. I just think they're always gonna fall flat for me. But I would love to hear what you lot thought of this one. Hopefully you're not having as many issues as I did. If you are, I will actually also leave a link to like deleting that file that may be causing issues, but I'm definitely going to read up on it before I do. I don't think it removes any of your previous like rewards that you got, but I know there was a little bit of issues with that in the beginning of these event timed events. Thank you all so much for tuning in though, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.